What's going on, YouTube? This is Unger to the Max here. Salute! And this is another sports vlog. And just like I did last night for Thunder Warriors during a live stream, I'm doing the same thing. Although this isn't the full first half. But this game is... Check this out. Spurs and Cavaliers. Second quarter just started. It was 25-20. Ooh, nice move by Jeff Green, though. And quickly, timeout San Antonio. So I was wrong with the starting lineup. Tony Parker didn't start for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray did. Danny Green didn't start for San Antonio. It was Patty Mills. Kyle Anderson did start. And it was Aldridge and Gasol. So I was right there. But... Danny Green, who did some serious three-point shooting against the Heat in the finals a couple seasons ago, actually started his career with the Cavaliers. We drafted him out of North Carolina, but I guess the Cavs just didn't see anything in him, let him go, and so he was signed with San Antonio, and... the end result is that he's flourished now. But that's usually what happens. Although, when you go to the Spurs. Although, not every player has fit in the Spurs system. Like, Aldridge, I know I said this earlier, but I'm not sure how well LaMarcus Aldridge has fit in with the Spurs. I think he fits in better when Kawhi Leonard is playing and when Tony Parker is playing. But that's not the case. Well, Tony Parker is playing. He's just playing off the bench. DeJounte Murray is starting. But, I don't know. Tony Parker, or LaMarcus Aldridge, just seems to be struggling a little bit, I would say. And here's the crazy thing. The Spurs have gone like 20 straight seasons or something of winning 50-plus games, 50 or more games. That streak could be in a bit of jeopardy. And right now, they're the 3 seed in the Western Conference. But they're only 2 losses, 2 games up, essentially, on the 9th place LA Clippers. Think about that. They're only 2 games up on the 9th place LA Clippers, who pretty much have nothing. Nothing. I mean, DeAndre Jordan is ridiculous at dunking the ball, but he's not a great mid-range shooter. He's not the greatest at, like, getting to the basket and all that, so... Yep, Kawhi Leonard is out indefinitely. Look at this. Look at these statistics for Kawhi Leonard. I'm going to let you guys watch part of the game. My God, can you guys please rebound? Oh my God, the Cavaliers actually got a rebound. Wow. Jordan Clarkson. I like these 4 new guys that we got. But do I think that these 4 new additions can help us beat the Warriors in the NBA Finals? No way. I think the Warriors would sweep us. Maybe maybe we would get a game and push it to game 5. But I don't see it go. I don't see a series with the Warriors going any more than 5 games right now. I just don't. And I know I said this last night, but since it's the Cavs, I want to talk about this again. As a Cavaliers fan, I kind of want, and as a general NBA fan, I kind of want a different NBA Finals matchup. Instead of just Cavs Spurs or Cavaliers Warriors for the 4th straight year. Maybe Warriors Celtics or Warriors Raptors. Although that's a low possibility. But maybe Warriors Raptors, Warriors Celtics, or Rockets Cavaliers, or Rockets Thunder, or not Rockets Thunder, that's not possible. Rockets Celtics, or Rockets Raptors, or maybe even Thunder Cavaliers, or Thunder Warrior, or Thunder Celtics, or Thunder Raptors. I just kind of would prefer a new fun matchup for the NBA Finals. It seems like we get different matchups in the Super Bowl all the time, although the New England Patriots are always there, it seems like. And in the World Series, it seems like we're always getting a different matchup. Like, it was Astros-Dodgers this season. Last season was Cubs-Indians. The year before that, Mets-Royals. Year before that, Giants-Royals. Year before that, 2013 was Cardinals-Red Sox. 2012, Tigers-Giants. 2011, Cardinals-Rangers. 2010, Rangers-Giants. 2009, Yankees-Phillies. 2008, Rays-Phillies. You get my point. Yes, there are some years in the World Series where it's the same teams, but generally it's two new teams and you get different matchups. It seems, at least in the past 3 years, it seems like we've been getting the same matchup. And when Kobe was with the Lakers, they were usually in the finals. Granted, against a different Eastern Conference team most of the time, but like there's not much variety. And in general with the NBA, I haven't felt like we've gotten a lot of variety. Like, we've had Cavs Warriors for the past 3 years, 2017, 2016, 2015. 2014 was Spurs Heat, 2013 Spurs Heat. 2012 Heat Thunder, 2011 Heat Mavericks, 2010 Lakers Celtics, 2009 Lakers Magic, 2008 Lakers Celtics. So it's just been a lot of the same team, but with a different opponent. So, I don't know. But back to this game. It is 26-26 now. Aldridge posting up against Larry Nance. Here comes the double. Out to... Oh! Larry Nance on the fast break. Slows it down to LeBron. Easy layup. And the Cavaliers take a 28-26 lead with about 9 minutes left in the first half. DeJounte Murray down to LaMarcus Aldridge. Posting up against Larry Nance. Oh, that is a match. Aldridge missed the shot. Aldridge, although he's been great with San Antonio, I think he was at his best when he was with the Trailblazers. I don't know why he left the Trailblazers. I think him and Lillard were making something special. And I think all Portland would have needed was a solid small forward. Because the Trailblazers have that ridiculous backcourt of Lillard and McCollum, who are easily a top 3 backcourt in the NBA right now. I would put Lowry and DeRozan in that conversation, and obviously Curry and Thompson. But I think Portland had Lillard, McCollum, and Aldridge. I think they just needed a true small forward. Obviously, they weren't going to get somebody like a Durant or a LeBron James, but somebody who is at either at their caliber or just below. So I think there was a missed opportunity. And even now, Portland could be I still think the Trailblazers could be a serious threat. But again, they still don't have a true small forward. They have Evan Turner right now, but I'm sorry, Portland fans, but Evan Turner is not that good. So I think if the Trailblazers get a true small forward, they could be a bigger threat than they are. They still are a threat, but to make the playoffs and push a team, but not to win the finals or make a serious run at the finals. Ooh, nice little jumper. Who was that? Oh, Larry Nance Jr., who is actually wearing number 22. Who is actually wearing number 22 now, which is the retired number of Larry Nance Jr. Or of Larry Nance. Yes, Larry Nance Jr. is Larry Nance's son. So, since Larry Nance Jr. is wearing number 22, does that mean they're going to take the banner down? Huh. Because Larry Nance's number is retired. So, does that mean that they're going to have to take down Larry Nance's banner and then retire it again? I don't know. Timeout Cavaliers, it is 31-30. So, I would say the Kyrie Irving trade was a bust for the Cavs. Honestly, it was a complete and total bust. We traded for Isaiah Thomas. We traded for Jay Crowder, Ante Zizic, and the Brooklyn pick. Guess what? Crowder and Thomas are both gone. Crowder is with Utah. Thomas is with the Lakers. Zizic doesn't really do anything. And we don't know how well that Brooklyn pick is going to wind up. So that's why I say I think the Kyrie Irving trade was a complete and total bust. But we ended up turning the players that we got in that trade into a better trade. So maybe it wasn't a total bust, but it was close to it. It was close to a complete and total bust. Almost as close as you can get without being an actual bust. If that makes sense. But the Western Conference has always been, or for at least the past few years, the Western Conference has been the stronger conference. Think about it. Jimmy Butler got traded from Chicago to where? Minnesota, the Western Conference. Although Jimmy Butler is out indefinitely due to a torn meniscus, I think it is. I might be off on that. So the Timberwolves might not be as strong of a team as they were. We'll have to see. But, you have the Rockets, you have the Warriors, you have the Thunder. The Spurs I'm iffy about. You have Denver, who could be a thorn in somebody's side in the playoffs. Are the Nuggets a serious title contender? No. But I think they could be a thorn in somebody's side in the playoffs. I really do think that Denver could be a thorn in somebody's side. Memphis, I feel like the Grizzlies are just not refusing to adapt to the style of the NBA now. Because the Grizzlies seem stuck in their ways of, bringing the ball up slow and trying to grind out games. That's not how the NBA is working anymore. The NBA is, unfortunately, super teams and small ball, positionless basketball. I'm always saying unfortunately for super teams. I'm not saying unfortunately for positionless basketball or small ball. But I saw something interesting today. The 2011 Dallas Mavericks were the last true team to win a championship. That was not a super team. And I understand where they're coming from because the Mavericks weren't a super team. They had, like, pieces who were all-stars, but not really but they only had one true superstar, and that's Dirk. So, and that's Dirk Nowitzki. So, I'm not sure. I think I agree with that. But, because after that, in 2012, the Miami Heat won the championship with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron. 2013, Miami won it again. Same thing, LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. But the Spurs, the 2014 Spurs, I don't know if they were a super team. So that statement of the Mavericks being the 2011 Mavericks being the last non-super team to win the title, I'm not sure I fully agree. Because the 2014 Spurs, I'm not sure they were a super team. As Aldridge gets fouled and will go to the free throw line after Chetty Osman made 2 of 3 free throws. Aldridge is so good at that. Comes off the pick and roll, sets the pick, or sets the screen rather, and then it has the ability to roll to the basket and get fouled or make the easy layup. He makes it sometimes look effortless. And it is now 33-30, or 33-32, San Antonio with the lead, with about 6.5 minutes left. Well, a little more than that. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. LeBron. How? That's what LeBron can do. He's just that good. But he only has 9 points right now. And yet the Cavaliers are up by 1. Which is weird. But interesting at the same time. And of course we know LeBron is potentially going to leave again. So we'll see how that goes. He's most likely going to be a free agent. Some experts were saying, he's going to go to Golden State. But that wouldn't work for the Warriors because they'd have to potentially lose Klay Thompson. They'd potentially have to lose Draymond Green. You think the Warriors are going to do that? No. I mean, I've heard he'll go to LA. Why would he go to the Lakers when that would mean he would have to face Golden State 4 times in the season? He would have to face Houston a minimum of 3 times. He would have to face the Thunder a minimum of 3 times. And he would have to face San Antonio a minimum of 3 times. So I'm not sure that would work. I've also heard he might go to Houston. That might work. Think about that. Chris Paul, James Harden, LeBron. Although the only problem with that is that all 3 of them seem to be ball dominant. Although Houston has figured it out with Chris Paul and Houston seems to have figured it out with Chris Paul and James Harden. But I'm not sure adding LeBron to that mix would make sense. And then I've heard rumors that he might go to New York. Why would he go to the Knicks the Knicks have nothing except Kristaps Porzingis, but he can't seem to stay healthy. But I'm hoping that he stays in Cleveland because I feel like even though he got we won the championship. Oh my God, Aldridge is going to the free throw line again. My God, Aldridge is so good at drawing contact. Aldridge is so good at taking contact like that. Aldridge to the free throw line. But, so I think, and I've also heard maybe LeBron will go back to Miami. I don't know if that's legit. If I were him, I would maybe go to Portland. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but think about that. Lillard, McCollum, LeBron. That would be a great team. But speaking of Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers, I know I brought this up in previously in a sports vlog, but I want to talk about this again. Stephen A. Smith, a few weeks ago on ESPN First Take said the Trailblazers or Damian Lillard should request a trade from the Trailblazers. Why? Because he doesn't get the recognition he deserves while in Portland. He thinks that Stephen A. was saying that if Lillard was in a different city other than Portland, like Boston or New York or Washington or a team like that, excuse me, I have the hiccups a little bit, but if that was the case, then he might be in the MVP talks or he might get more recognition, which I understand and I respect that. Oh! Nice move by Jeff Green. But I don't agree with that. And I do understand that because I think Lillard would get more recognition, but he's he's the best player on the Trailblazers, and I think from what I've heard, he loves living in Portland, so I think he should stay. I think the Trailblazers, as an organization, need to put better pieces around him. Jeez. 7 ties, 11 lead changes so far in this game. And after the commercial break on the TV, not here, I will get back to talking about this game. Because, this is also a sports vlog. So since it's a commercial, I'm going to talk about my favorite AFC team, and that's the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Jaguars just signed Blake Bortles to a contract extension. 3 years, and I don't remember the money amount. Which most likely means they're not going to try, that the Jags are not going to try and sign Kirk Cousins or possibly draft Lamar Jackson or somebody like that. And I'm not sure I like that. And I know that might sound weird because Jags fans would say, but Josh, the Bortles just led us to the AFC Championship game and nearly beat Tom Brady. No, Blake Bortles did not lead the Jaguars to the AFC Championship game. It was Leonard Fournette, and it was also that defense that led us to the AFC Championship game. Bortles, although he had some fantastic games, like the 2 against the Steelers, there were many games where he struggled. So, as a quarterback, I just think he's too inconsistent. I think the Jaguars should try. Let me give you this idea. Bortles, hey, the Cavs game is back on, but I want to stay on this topic for a minute. Bortles, while at UCF, which is Central Florida, nice alley-oop pass to Jeff Green. But Bortles, while he was the quarterback at Central Florida, he was good as a runner. So why not make him a tight end, a pass catching tight end, opposite Mercedes Lewis, and then bring in a quarterback like a Lamar Jackson or a Baker Mayfield or a Kirk Cousins? I think that would help the Jaguars immensely. But let's get back to this Cavs game now. Jeff Green has made the last 2 baskets and is 43-37. Let me actually pull up the statistics on this game so far. So hang on one second. Approximately 3 minutes left in the first half. What type of pass was that, Danny Green? Nope, that was LeBron. Looked like Jeff Green for a minute. But LeBron gets right down Euclid and lays it in. And it's an 8-point game, 45-37. All right, let's see. For the Spurs, Kyle Anderson, in about 14 minutes, Kyle Anderson has 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. LaMarcus Aldridge in approximately 18 minutes. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 steals. Pau Gasol in about 9 minutes. 2 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 steals. Patty Mills in about 16 minutes. 5 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound 0 assists, 1 steal. DeJounte Murray, 1 point DeJounte Murray in about 14-ish minutes, in about 13 minutes. 1 point, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Tony Parker in about 8 minutes. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Rudy Gay in about 8 minutes, 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 steals. Danny Green in about 8 minutes, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals. Now for the Cavaliers. LeBron James in about 17 minutes, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 0 steals. Chetty Osman, in about 9 minutes. 4 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals. Tristan Thompson in about 12 minutes. 6 points, 9 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 steal. J.R. Smith in about 12 minutes, 2 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 steals. George Hill in about 14 minutes, 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 0 steals. Rodney Hood in about 10 minutes, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Jordan Clarkson in about 9 minutes, 4 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 steals. Jeff Green in about 8 minutes, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 steal. Larry Nance Jr., 4 points. Larry Nance in about 9 minutes, or about 10 minutes actually. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. And I'll go back to San Antonio. Kyle Anderson, Forbes. Who is that? Brian Forbes in 9 minutes, about 10 minutes, 8 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 steal. Laverne, how do you say his first name? No, not Davis Bertans. He hasn't played at all. Jeffrey Laverne in about 4 minutes, 0 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals. And Pau Gasol to the free throw line. First free throw is no good. And it is 48-44 as Danny Green just hit a 3-pointer. Out of North Carolina, originally drafted by the Cavaliers, but but the Cavs released him and he signed with the Spurs. And Pau Gasol just made the free throw, so it's 48-45. 3-point game. And surprisingly, this game has been, or not surprisingly actually, this game has been tight all throughout. 48-45 with about a minute remaining in the first half. Patty Mills, Danny Green for three, bang! 48-48. Danny Green, over his career, a 40% 3-point shooter. So that's a pretty good percentage, I would say. So about 30 seconds left here. So rebound to Tristan Thompson, loses it. Goes back up. No. Rebound. I think that was George Hill that just put that back in. Who just tipped it back up and in for Cleveland. 50-48. And if you can't tell, I'm rooting for the Cavs. Tony Parker with it. Down to who else? LaMarcus Aldridge. Posting up on Tristan Thompson. Oh, LaMarcus Aldridge is just so good with that fadeaway shot. 50-50 with 7.2 seconds left. Let me guess. They're going to go to LeBron. 5, 4, 3. Settles for the three-pointer. Oh, and he hits it. 53-50. 1.7. And that'll be your halftime score. So, hope you guys enjoyed this first half sports vlog of San Antonio and Cleveland. I will see you guys back here for another live stream. Josh's Sports Vlog, Episode 8, Part 2, Spurs at Cavaliers second half. So until then, I will see you guys next time. This is Unger to the Max, signing off. Salute, go Cavs, go Jackets. See you guys soon.